continue. 10:28.
Court calls case People versus Shaquille's Gully.
That's those for people.
Judge, it's going to be a waiver.
What?
That's the week. Last week, today, not.
Never mind. All right, Mr. Gully is here.
I tried to get back there to see, but this is the waiver form. You ever like to have a trial? Waiving it. I accidentally signed up there. Judge, for the court's information, this is going to be a waiver.
Sir, as you're signing that form, you're going to waive your right to a preliminary examination.
Yes, I am.
Judge, for
Do I
the record,
understand
Robert J. Kilwell on behalf of Mr.
Shaquille's Gully.
You understand that a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged was committed and you committed them.
I do.
All right, you understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further risk.
Yes, I do.
People also waive their right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on all three counts. Mr.
Judge, we now receive the information waive its reading. My client would stand mute.
Defendant have waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
November 4th at 1:30 with Judge Comfort.
November 4th, 2025, 1:30, Judge Comfy.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, let me see beforehand.
Bond continued.
May I approach the signing information now?
You may. Court does call the case People versus Juliet Barnes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kill on behalf of Ms. Barnes. Juliet, would you state the name for the record?
Julia Bond.
Thank you.
Judge, today's time and date for a preliminary exam in this matter.
It's Mr. Overwater's case you're understanding. I'm not sure.
He said that was going to be a dismissal.
All right, then I believe we are unable to proceed.
I would ask this matter be dismissed, Your Honor.
People being unable to proceed. This case is dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That means if they ever want to, could, because
Court calls the case People versus Kevin Claypool.
That's the office for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rob J. Kill on behalf of Mr. Claypool. Mr. Claypool, would you state your name for the record? Kevin Mark Claypool.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I believe at this time people are unable to proceed.
I was informed by Mr. Overwater that was.
Where is he?
Wait, can you see Ken's out there, please? You look for Ken.
Ken,
Yes.
good.
Here's the emotional peak of the first major reveal. The victim's fear that she and her child would be next. Notice her short, trembling answers. These details are devastating because they humanize the transcript beyond legal language.
Our assistant prosecuting attorney for the people. Sorry about that, Your Honor.
Wait, what are we doing on this?
People are not ready to proceed.
I would ask this matter to be dismissed, Your Honor.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Good for you, okay?
Thank you, sir. Court calls case People versus Michelle Harrison.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mrs. Harrison, way to the podium, Judge.
Hey, ma'am.
Michelle Harrison.
Great.
Yes, Your Honor, I've gone over her absolute right to an exam with Ms. Harrison. She has executed the form waiving that exam. She wishes to waive this preliminary exam and be bound over.
Ma'am, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand the preliminary examinations of proceeding where the people have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed.
Yes,
You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
yes.
All right. People also waive their right.
We do, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on all 4 counts. Mr. Gaddy.
Your Honor, in terms of arraignment on the information, we'd waive reading, stand mute, acknowledge receipt of that information.
Defendant every way from a reading standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for December 15th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Hamud.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Bond will.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Court does call the cases of the People versus Robert Gallant or Gallant.
That's all for the people.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Ms. Gallant in the case ending 5713.
Rob Jacob on behalf of Ms. Gallant, on 5612. Today's time and date for exam on both matters.
That's correct, Your Honor. And as to both matters, people are not able to proceed.
We would ask that these matters be dismissed, Your Honor.
People being unable to proceed, these cases are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Dexter Hubbard.
Kenneth Overwater, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Ben Benowitz on behalf of Mr. Hubbard, who joins me at the podium now. Would you please state your name for the record, Mr.
Dexter
Hubbard?
Hubbard. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, the people are asking to adjourn the preliminary examination. I was informed this morning by my victim advocate that the victim's wife went into labor this morning. So he would have been here. He has been very motivated to proceed with this, but under the circumstances.
Just when labor, we got time.
I don't know how.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
That's not my area of expertise.
Your Honor, I've explained to my client that this would be reissued. If the court was to dismiss it, he would be rearrested, probably spend the night in jail. So we're agreeable to one adjournment. We'd ask the court to dismiss it next time if this complaining witness doesn't show up.
Absent, God forbid any complications, and yeah, I would certainly consider that, but. Preliminary examination, October 28th.
Okay,
2025, that's before me.
October 28th.
Yeah, 1 week. I mean, how long is she gonna be in labor?
I don't expect she's going to be in labor that long, but I would ask for, with the Mr. Hubbard being out of custody, I would ask for a slightly longer date. Just, I don't know.
This can go to, I know what my date is. This can also go to Washington, so. What's Washington's next one? Oh, this is our guy. Oh. So.
No, never mind. November 25th, thank you for reminding me of that, in 2025, that's at noon. 12 noon.
November
before me.
25th. Okay,
Bond continue.
Thank you.
thank you.
Court does call the case People versus Joseph Smith.
Kenneth Overwater, Assistant Prosecuting Attorney for the people.
Ben and gentlemen, for the defense.
Okay. We started.
Mr. Smith, would you please state your name for the record?
Joseph Smith.
This is the turning point. The judge delivers a rare, emotional rebuke from the bench. Instead of sterile language, he calls out the defendant's bullying behavior directly. It's not just a ruling, it's a moment of moral clarity that breaks courtroom decorum for justice's sake.
All right. I have before me two plea forms. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So I think on one of these, we started the exam, but he's waiving his right to continue to exam on this.
Yes.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that right, counsel?
Yes, that's correct.
I have before me the two plea forms. In the case ending in 5618, defendant is going to be pleading guilty to count 2 and 3, count 2 being a larceny, 200 to 1,000 to 1 year offense, and count 3 false pretenses, 200 to 1,000, also a 1 year offense. Upon his successful plea of that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding in that case. In the other case, ending in 5720, the defendant is going to be pleading guilty to the charge of larceny, 200 to 1,000, 1 year offense. That's count 7. Count 8, false pretenses, 200 to 1,000, also a 1 year offense. On his plea to that charge, counts 1 through 6 would be dismissed. That's court's full understanding of the agreement.
That is correct, Your Honor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
May I have him sworn?
Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Lower your hand and say your name.
Joseph Smith.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to 4 misdemeanor charges. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right. 2 of those counts are larceny, 200 to 1,000. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's also this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to 2 charges of false pretenses, 200 to 1,000. Those are also misdemeanors carrying a maximum penalty of up to 1 year incarceration, $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than 2,000, that would become the maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Understanding all of that, you still do wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
I do also have to advise you that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and in these matters, you'd be sentenced before Judge Valvo in the 15th District Court. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, sir.
To the charge of false pretenses, or I'm sorry, to the charge of larceny, 200 to 1,000, occurring between the dates of November 18th, 2024 and November 22nd, 2024. How do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of false pretenses, 200 to 1,000, occurring between those same dates. How do you plead?
Guilty.
To the charge of larceny, 200 to 1,000, occurring between the dates of November 9th and November 15th, 2024. How do you plead?
Guilty.
To false pretenses, 200 to 1,000, occurring between those same dates. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, sir.
You signed an advice of rights form. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You have any question regarding any of those rights?
No, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, sir.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, sir.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or force you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
of your own free will,
Yes, sir.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes, sir.
All right, starting with the case 5618. Between the dates of November 18th, 2024 and November 22nd, 2024, location of 1939 Jackson Avenue in the city of Ann Arbor, Washington County, state of Michigan. What do you do?
He's just asked me which one of the two cases this is, Your Honor. I'm showing him the police report to jog his memory. And I think.
Took and used the debit card, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
Took and used the debit card.
Okay, you took a debit card from,
Did that debit card belong to Nora Hartung?
it did?
Miss Hartung.
All right, did you have authority to use that?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and you took it without her permission?
Yes, sir.
All right. And then what'd you try to do with that card?
Used it for multiple purchases.
All right. And so you tried to do that and use that card,
Yes.
right? And at no point that you did that, did you have authority to use it?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. And in using it, did you obtain property, goods, or services in excess of $200?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. On to the next case. Between the dates of November 9th, 2024 and November 15th, 2024, at that same location of 1939 Jackson Avenue, what'd you do that made you guilty of?
This bench conference is more than small talk. It's a strategic reset. When attorneys go off record, they're hashing out details to prevent surprises later. Notice how calm the judge stays. This is control disguised as courtesy.
Obtained a credit card and used it.
Okay. So same type of circumstance?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And who did that card belong to? Do you know?
Thomas Novar.
Okay. Did you have their permission to use that
No,
card
sir.
or have that card in your possession?
No, sir.
All right. And when you used it, did you obtain goods or services in excess of $200?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sir, if I accept your plea, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct as defined under the Michigan court rule, the court would no longer be bound by any sentence or evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you also understand you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea.
Yes, sir.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, Your Honor.
And has the court complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
No, Your Honor, sorry. I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
Defense believes the court complied with the court rule as well.
All right. Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to counts 2 and 3 in the case ending in 5618 and to count 7 and 8 in the case ending in 5720. Pre-sentence evaluation and recommendation is ordered at 15th District Court. Sentencing in this matter will be
November 18th at 9 a.m.
November 18th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Valvo. Bond will continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Jimmy Murray.
Defendant Overwater, Assistant Attorney for the People.
Good morning, I'm Roderick Green, P338837, on behalf of Mr. Jimmy Murray, who stands to my right. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Your name?
Jimmy Murray.
You're waiving, he's waiving preliminary examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir, is that correct?
Yes.
You understand a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offenses alleged were committed and that you committed them.
Yes.
You understand you will not have that hearing and that you'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
Yes.
People also waive their right.
We do, Your Honor. There is, however, an offer I'd like to put on the record.
Go ahead.
In exchange for this waiver, Mr. Murray in circuit court may plead guilty to count 1 and count 3. The people will agree to dismiss count 2. Additionally, the people were prepared to file an amended information this morning, adding count 4, felon in possession of a firearm. We will obviously not be filing that or adding that charge. The people further agree that Mr. Murray can be sentenced to a term of probation, and that on count 3, he would be sentenced under Rule 7411, which he is eligible.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Preliminary examination having been waived, defendants bound over to circuit court on all 3 counts. You acknowledge receipt of the information waiver treaty?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Your client stands muted this time.
Beg pardon?
Your client stands muted this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute to all 3 counts, court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
December 17th at 1:30 with Judge Conlon.
December 17th, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Conlon.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bond will continue. Always a pleasure seeing you, Mr. Green. Why? There's bunches of them down there.
I know.
You mean that's all?
Wow.
You know what's gonna happen if I get bored?
Shipment is ready.
Are you ready on anything else?
Shipment is ready, Your Honor. And whenever Mr. Gilles comes back from Richmond, I'm ready on both of those now.
Court does call the case, People versus Derek Shipman.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender with Mr. Shipman, who's approaching. He's on my right. State your name, Mr. Shipman.
Derek Shipman.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I believe that I spoke with Mr. Shipman yesterday. I believe that he has retained Stan Bernstein, who can't be here today. I did speak with Ms. Landy, who was okay with an adjournment of the exam so that he can have Mr. Bernstein represent him.
I do think Mr. Bernstein will be here later this morning, but he has not received any discovery, so I'm sure he would not be able to go to exam today, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination will be set October 28th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before me.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case, People versus Dion Richmond.
That's justice for the people.
Defender Chelsea Vergil on behalf of Dion Richmond, who is in custody at the Columbiana County Jail in Lisbon.
Where?
The Columbiana County Jail.
I never heard of it either, Your Honor.
It's near Cleveland.
You're just pulling our leg. Where is that?
Lisbon, Ohio.
She doesn't know.
It's real. I Googled
It's real.
Googled it. Yes.
I Googled it. It's real. Of course.
Google it,
You're of that generation. I Googled it.